So Mukesh Baratha says, मोदी के ब्रांड के आगे कोई और ब्रांड नहीं राहुल ईश्वर, लेकिन राम मंदिर का मुद्दा अब हो गया, चला गया. It's gone. Please talk about employment. We like the fact that you've made India seem like a strong nation. Now can you focus on jobs? I think that's the point Saba is making. There's a gap between what the BJP and RSS worker picks up on the ground and what the Prime Minister is focusing on in his speeches.
No, Barkha, as we know, every election has many factors. It's an underlying reality of Indian election that caste, community, class, candidate, cash, charisma, these things definitely do matter. I mean, there is a rainbow coalition. From the RSS BJP side, their belief is that there should be a grand Hindu unity, which supposedly should not be there, but supposedly with the Muslim as the villain or the other side. The left wing or the ultra left narrative is that our hum 85 or they are 15, implying the 15% forward caste are on the other side and we 85 are on the other side, where essentially my community, Brahmin, is the villain. I keep on talking where, I always say we Brahmins and Muslims should come together and we should de-villainize each other so that the whole issue of villain or the sense of other wouldn't be there. Second, as you rightly said, there are some Mehengai issues. These are left-wing spectrum issues. For right-wing, this is more regarding identity, culture, and the other things. Whether it is right or wrong, it depends on which spectrum you are. I'm a right-wing activist. So things I would focus on.
Right-wing also has to feed his stomach.
Definitely, there is no doubt. But with due respect to other classes, we are more middle class. So middle class can have the luxury to talk about sanskar, language, our pride, religion, dharma. I mean, this is the honest truth. What is happening? Even in US, you see the Republican Party occupying the center-right space and the Democrats occupying the center-left space. So Indian right-wing or the right-leaning space is driven by the Hindu middle class, especially the forward caste Hindu middle class. But I genuinely believe it should not be without Islamophobia. Similarly, without a Brahmin phobia from the left liberal side. Here, one defining issue from the right wing spectrum or from Modi's perspective is there is no one grand unifying narrative that can come together. For example, in 2019, it was the Pulwama happened. 2014, Modi ji he himself was the genuine issue or the grand issue. But 2024, there is no such issue as such. And to be honest, I believe Rahul Gandhi, two occasions where Rahul Gandhi stood equal or tall than Modi ji was one when he went and hugged Prime Minister Modi in the Lok Sabha. He should have avoided the wink after. And even yesterday, he spoke really well. He spoke with a conviction with Mahatma Gandhi on its background. Modi ji has been consistently trying to patch with the Gandhians or the centrists for a long time, rightly calling all the positive things. But that space might be slipping with the creeping anti-Muslim narrative that is right now being proposed by many sections.
So a lot of people in our audience are saying, which election have people not said that unemployment is an issue? And that is also fair. Every election, you put a mic in front of somebody who's struggling, they will say, bhai, mehengai, naukri, rozgar, right? So if this is not a Hindu-Muslim election, it's not an unemployment election either, Shahid. Because as you said, there may be no wave for Modi, but there's no anger against him either. There's no surge, but there's no rage.
Barkha, you didn't get my point. What I was saying was 2019, unemployment, mehengai were not the major issues. They are always there, but they were not the major issues. There was polarization, and polarization was in favor of Modi. Mandir was an issue. In this election, it's different. Polarization is missing on the ground. Modi is trying his best to polarize. That is not working. And what I have seen, I have been speaking to people on the ground in detail, not just with a mic, a lot with them. And they say, महंगाई इसलिए है, बेरोजगारी इसलिए है कि सारा तो Adani Ambani ले गए. They may not be telling it to you, but at the back of their mind, the feeling is that it is because of the policies of Modi. Those who are against BJP, those who want to vote against BJP, those who are angry with Modi, at the back of their mind is that policies are in favor of few industrialists. You talk to the peasants, you talk to anybody, they feel that it is in their favor. So that they may not be articulating it in terms of Adani or Ambani, but I think
it is there. I think Tavleen wants to come in and then Saba.
In every speech, whether it is from Lalu Prasad or it is Akhilesh, everywhere they mention Adani, Ambani in every speech and get the maximum claps.
Shahid, you must remember that before it was Birla Tata, Sara Paisa Birla Lega. There are always two industrialists who are the villains of the piece. This is
Yes.
not a phenomenon. And
Yes,
with
that-
Indira Gandhi, she had her own, I mean, I don't want to mention names, but we all know what the situation
Yes,
was.
I agree.
So,
I agree. That has been the case.
on the
But
ground,
that has been the normal talk. So
but
we are back to normal.
Acha,
We are not back to abnormal.
let me just make a point. Tavleen, yeah?
Yeah.
nobody on the ground. I haven't heard anyone mention.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't agree with Shahid on
So
this
why
on
Modi
this
ji is
point.
coming out with this? Tell
This
me.
we don't
I
know.
want to know.
This nobody knows. Tavleen, any guesses?
No, Tavleen will be able to throw some light.
Why? I mean, I wish I knew who I would have advised him if I was in any kind of inner circle. If I was still a Modi bhakt, I would have said to them, "Ye kya galti kar rahe ho?" Because it really was
Tell him,
a
tell him,
very,
tell him.
very foolish. I don't have any access to him, Shahid, believe it or not. I really
I know,
don't.
I know. We are just joking.
Okay. Let's before I come to Saba, let's play out another development of today. It's an important development. You've had one of the women in the Sandeshkhali case take back her rape complaint. Okay, and I just want to play this out. I know Saba actually said that why isn't media talking more about this? Well, here we are. We're talking about all the issues that have unfolded today. Take a look at this because this is a big issue in Bengal. It may not be a big issue nationally, but it's a really big issue in Bengal. Have a look.
যথাসময় সেদিন এসেছিল যে কার কার অভিযোগ আছে বলতে হবে। সে অভিযোগ বলার পরে অভিযোগ করার পর সাদা কাগজ হাতে দিল, সাদা কাগজে ব্ল্যাঙ্ক কাগজ দিল, ব্ল্যাঙ্ক কাগজে সই করতে হবে। সই করে দিয়ে চলে গেলাম বাড়িতে। তারপরে 4-5 দিন পরে তারপরে থানার থেকে একটা নোটিশ যায়। নোটিশ যাওয়ার পর জানতে পারি যে আমরা কেস করেছি।
কি বিষয়?
ধর্ষণের কেস,
যেটা
সম্পূর্ণ মিথ্যে। ওটা আমাদের মধ্যে ঘটেই নি। ওরা ষড়যন্ত্র করে আমাদের ফাঁসানোর চেষ্টা করেছে।
কারা ফাঁসিয়েছে?
মাম পিয়ালি দাস।
কি করে?
পিয়ালি কি করে বলতে তখন এমনি আন্দোলন করেছিল, এখন দেখতে পাচ্ছি বিজেপি করে।
আচ্ছা, এখন কি চাইছেন তাহলে?
এখন চাইছি ওর শাস্তি হোক, যে আমাদের মিথ্যে অভিনয় দিয়ে নাটক করে যে আমাদের যে ফাঁসিয়েছে ওর শাস্তি হোক। এরকম কোনো ঘটনা ঘটেইনি আমাদের মধ্যে।
আরো কাউকে কিরকম করেছে? তাদের এরকম
কাউকে করেছে কিনা আছে নিশ্চয়ই, এর মধ্যে আরো অনেকে আছে, তাদের মধ্যে ঘটেছে।
আপনি জানতেন না? আপনার কাছ থেকে
না, আমরা
সই করে নিয়ে ধর্ষণের
আমরা জানতাম না।
এখন কি চাইছেন?
এখন চাইছি যে ওর শাস্তি হোক। ও যে আমাদের একটা মিথ্যা বদনাম দিয়ে যে আমাদের কেসে যে জড়িত করেছে, যে আমরা তো কেস আমরা চালাতে চাই না, আমরা কেস করতে চাই না। তাই ওর শাস্তি।
থানায় আসলেন কেন?
আজকে থানায় ওরা আমাকে হুমকি দিচ্ছে যে মার্ডার করে দেবে। মাম্পি পিয়ালি দাস, যে আমরা কেসটা উইথড্র করে নিচ্ছি তাই আমাদের হুমকি দিচ্ছে যে মার্ডার করে দেবে, আমাদের 2 লক্ষ টাকার কেস দেবে। হ্যাঁ, অভিযোগ জানিয়েছি। আমার নাম মিতা মাইতি।
Okay, so basically, there you have one of the women saying that she was made to sign a blank sheet of paper. She names a local BJP worker and she says that the rape allegation was falsified. Now, I play this out because it's one of the key developments that's unfolded today. Saba, Bengal is going to be there are going to be 3 or 4 critical states: Maharashtra, Bengal, Assam, Odisha. Can the BJP gain in the east if it's going to lose in some of the other states? And hence, this is apart from the fact that it involves women and some say a rape and others say a false rape, and now we don't know because the waters are so muddy. The political consequence of this.
So, this is credible also because if you remember, there was a sting operation, no? And I ran it through Bengali friends where this guy, BJP guy, is seen talking about how the Adhikari planned the whole fake operation. This one. And so, because I'm not familiar with I do follow a bit of Bangla because my first job is in the Telegraph, but I still ran it, the authenticity of the tape. I showed it to sent it to some Bong friends. So now the point is, this seems like the thing, Barkha, that I would look out for. Please don't go to UP and interview Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, and please don't do that. But I mean, you can interview his son. He's a candidate if you wish to, but don't interview that man. And the thing is that we have to. I think one data election commission is not yet giving it. I want to see the level of women who are voting because I have no doubt that a lot of women voted for Modi. Now, some people, but they're from the opposition, are saying the women are going to vote less enthusiasm among women. Now, you think of it. you've given this ticket. Also, don't forget what's happening in Haryana as we speak. And I know a friend of mine is soon going to put out a story in a platform which is reported that in Punjab they're not being able to, BJP can't even go to the villages. Similar situations happen in some places in Haryana. So now Haryana government is falling, they're turning against them.
And Dushyant Chautala has said today that he's willing to support
Whatever
a
this young
non-BJP
Chautala,
government.
he can go this way, that way, but there is
Right.
you don't do that against a winning force, inevitably winning force. In Punjab, there were a few places one had thought earlier, but that BJP is not being able to enter those areas. Those,
But Sabah, when we're talking about women,
and then you have the yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to come back. Yeah, I wanted to come back to exactly that, the idea of the woman voter. In rural India, they still talk about the welfare schemes of the Prime Minister, right? Women in particular do talk about the welfare schemes of the Prime Minister. And I don't think that we can write that, the impact of that off based on a set of 24-hour bad headlines for the BJP.
No, not at all. In fact, I believe structurally the BJP is the much stronger party with a big lead. Yeah, but we have to, as reporters, it's our job to notice the cracks. And that is what I'm saying. What is the crack I found in UP? I entirely agree. There is no anti-Modi wave, but the cadre is also not enthused.